The end of 1943, my father volunteered his services again to the army and the fatherland. I could not understand it, but a man has to do what he has to do. We could not hold my father back. He wanted to go. Now it was time for me to leave Berlin. I was enrolled in a teacher's college in Godesberg. My greatest desire in life was to become a biologist. It would have been a long study of 5 years. Since times were hard and war was still on, Stalingrad was Hitler's Waterloo, and everything went from bad to worse. All my friends were soldiers. 2 of them got killed. Werner was captured and a prisoner of war in Ottawa, Canada. For him, the war was over. I was glad. Maybe we would see each other again. I wrote him letters, and surprisingly enough, he wrote back. After all, I was 5 years younger than he, and probably still a kid in his eyes. When I told him that I wanted to become a biology teacher, he got all upset and told me that he never would marry a teacher because they always think they are smarter than anyone else. I thought it was a very stupid viewpoint and never wrote him again. From 1943 to April 1945, I studied pedagogic in Godesberg by the Rhine. In the beginning of April, I did pass my first teacher's examination. That meant that I was a teacher trainee. I was able to teach under a master teacher's observation. They sent me to a country school by Lepene. In Germany, the school officials always believed that if a young teacher can manage successfully 8 grades in one classroom, she is qualified to become a good teacher. My mother came to stay with me, and we lived on a big farm. Every morning the major drove me in his buggy to school. It was a handsome guy in his early 50s, but to me only a father figure. I could feel that he wanted more, and his little overtures proved it, but I kept the upper hand. The country school teacher, who was my mentor, was a regular stalker. Often he made me angry, and I wanted to tell him off, but I needed a recommendation to teach from him. Ruining my career was not worth it, so I played a little roller coaster game with him. There were highs and lows, mountains and valleys. I suppose what one has done to others in life comes back to haunt. In my more mature years, I have experienced such roller coaster rides myself. After 6 weeks teaching 8 grades in one room in a country school, I received my recommendation to teach. I was sent farther east to Neuteich in Danzig-Westpreußen. It was a very nice area with Zoppot, the oasis of the rich. The Navy, with their submarine outfit, was stationed nearby. I could imagine lots of fun and lots of things to do. I taught a very spontaneous 5th grade in the public school of Neuteich. These kids were simply wonderful. But on the weekend, I made my way to Zoppot, the oasis of the rich. There it was where I met my submarine captain, Dieter Dehrmann. He was a very nice, clean-cut guy. We enjoyed each other's company very much. We would swim in the Baltic, go sailing, and boardwalk walking. It was fun. I knew this could not last forever because the subs had to go into action. His sub had to go. No, his sub had to live. Oh, his sub had to leave soon. This terrible war interrupted all situations of life. The sub left after I was back in Nordteich, teaching my 5th grade. A few weeks later, I received a call from his very nice and very good-looking mother. She told me that the sub was on the bottom of the Indian Ocean, and they had trouble lifting it. It was doubtful.
Who are you calling?
Yeah, this is the number. Okay, so 011. What then?
It says here 040.
I don't have this 40. And then?
25 15 07. I noticed.
What is the matter with it?
Congratulations, you've managed to bust it up again. Every day, I think I heard TV, I heard something. But now